This is why I'm so excited about it, because it's delivering the quality that I'm expecting. Welcome back to Whisky Wins with me, Stuart. Today we've got Signatory Vintage Cask Strength Collection. It's a Clynelish distilled in 1995 and bottled in 2018. It's been matured in a refill sherry butt and it's bottled at 55.4% ABV. I purchased this at the Edgedour distillery after we'd completed the tour, and I wanted a bottle to kind of celebrate and remember the day, and also a bottle that was bottled on my birth year, 1995. So I had actually thought I'd paid £195 for this, which would seem sensible for a 22-year-old of this calibre. However, it turns out it was £139. So yeah, 140 basically is what I paid for it at Edgedour Distillery. So yeah, that's the bottle. And we'll get down to it. It came in a tin as well, but we're not too fussed with that. We'll get down to the nose, the palate and the finish. I recently opened this during the 1,000 subscribers live stream, which I done maybe a month ago or something, just before Christmas. But yeah, we'll get down to this, see if it's a Whisky Win or a Whisky Bin. I'm not going to add water to it. I've had it over several nights. I've gave it out to a couple of people as well, and I don't really feel like it needs the water, so we'll get down to the nose. There's orange zest there. It's fantastic. There's fermented fruits. It's a little bit fusty, like musty, kind of like a loft or an attic, whatever you want to call it. There's kind of wet tobacco there. There's waxy red grapes. There's also a touch of sulphur, but nothing off-putting or overpowering. I know some people are quite sensitive to sulphur. I'm not too fussed for it, and I don't think this is over-sulphured at all in the nose, but it's like the day after bonfire night, what's that, the 5th of November or something, so the 6th of November, or even the night of, when all the fireworks are done and there's a little bit of kind of fireworks in the air, the kind of smokiness of it, just that little sulphuric. You can just smell it in the air. That's what I'm smelling here. I don't think it's not offensive at all. Yeah, it's definitely oaky. It's had 22 years in a barrel. You can smell the oak. There's some furniture polish there as well, and there's some cranberries. Yeah, there's a lot. I've been compiling these notes, and yeah, I keep coming up with more and more. I probably could get more. It just felt like it was going on forever, and I felt like I had to review it, had to get the review out, because I'm just excited to share it. The thing when I first opened this, now I didn't buy this because I thought it was going to be good, which is terrible. I kind of thought it would be good. I didn't think it would be bad, but I bought it because it was 1995, because it was my birth year. And then it was pointed out to me that it had a really high score in Whisky Base. It's 89.5, I think, so just a 0.5 off 90, which is extremely high for a whiskey. And yeah, I think it lives up to it. When I first opened it, it was the word I would describe is, it's not premium, I can't remember the word now. It's just thrown me off. Elegant, but it feels old, it smells old, it smells not luxurious, not premium. There's another word for it, just elegant. I don't know. Yeah, it's just it's exquisite. The palate. There's more sulphur in the palate, no denying that, but once again, it's nothing horribly off-putting. If anything, it gives it a little bit of a dirtiness, a little bit of an edge, so I don't think it's bad. There's kind of fresh pine wood is what I'm getting on the palate as well. It's got a fantastic mouthfeel, really waxy, really coating in the mouth. There's a little bit of kind of sweet fruits coming through. I I wouldn't be able to point out anything specific. I just think there's a kind of generic sweet fruitiness coming through. Tripping over my words here. It's just but in the mouth, that waxy mouthfeel, that coating mouthfeel, it just feels, I don't know, elegant. There's an elegance to it. Like I said, that's probably the word I used when I first had this. It's just an elegant dram. Maybe this kind of sweet fruitiness, we could say oranges. There's definitely orange peel, orange skin in the nose, so maybe oranges in the palate. There's like a kind of waves of spices. You're getting chocolate, you're getting ginger. There's obviously, like, it's sherried. It's not first fill sherry, it's refill sherry, so it's not too dominating, I feel. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of sherry aspects here, but I feel like the Clynelish is still there. If it was first fill sherry, then maybe that would have been completely ruined, but it's still there. So yeah, you're getting definitely chocolate, ginger, there's ginger spice, there's possibly more fustiness. More fustiness, more kind of, I don't know how to describe it, just it feels old. It feels like it's been sitting in my loft. It almost tastes like that. Like it's just, I don't know. This is what I expect when I pay over £100. £140 for something like this isn't that bad nowadays, but when I pay that, this is what I want. I want this type of experience. I want something that's like elegant, that feels premium, that kind of demands that price, and I think it demands that price. It's like one of those drams that you would buy once every so often, or once in a blue moon. One to celebrate, one to remember, commemorate, whatever. It's just, that's what these types of whiskey should be, and I feel like too often we're buying whiskies over £100 and they just don't deliver this quality. This is why I'm so excited about it, because it's delivering the quality that I'm expecting. The finish, it's long, there's mineral elements there, there's more tobacco, there's like more kind of woodiness, I don't know, there's damp leaves, it's quite a damp, fusty, but it's strange, there's just a lot going on, it's very complex, but it's fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. It's got a little bit of a maritime feel towards the end, just something there that kind of indicates that it's by the coast. Clynelish is sort of by the coast. I suppose it is pretty much on the coast actually. It is, I'm sure it's on the coast. But where they would have been bottling this and maturing this, not on the coast. But yeah, there's a coastal kind of maritime element to it. Like I say, it's just it's just fantastic. There's part of me that I wish I hadn't opened it. Because of how good it is, keep it, because I feel like, I mean, I've not had this open that long and I'm just going through it. I am sharing loads out, to be fair. I'm trying to get people to try it because I think it's good, and I hope other people agree, because I'm just in love with it. So we'll get down to the review. I think you know what it's going to be. So if you're new here, how I rate my whiskies on 3 factors. Would I buy it again? Do I think it's worth it? And would I recommend it? So would I buy this again? If I could pick this up for £140, yes, I would buy it again. I think my limit, I thought I paid 195, 190. I think my limit would be 190. I mean, what's that to 200, an extra £10? I just feel as soon as you go to the £200 mark, it's maybe a little bit too expensive. But £140, yeah, I'd definitely buy it again. And £140, it's worth it all day, especially the prices nowadays. I think this is, yeah, way beyond value for money with prices nowadays. Maybe back then, no, but yeah, I think it's worth it, and I think it's definitely worth the price that I paid. Would I recommend it? Yeah, definitely. Some people might think the sherry's dominated the Clynelish, but I think there's still subtle Clynelish flavours there, the kind of waxy tones there, some elements of it, maybe even the maritime feel, but it is a sherry dram. If you're not on the sherry train, then you're not going to enjoy it. But yeah, I don't think it's too sulphured either. I think it's just fantastic. This is This is definitely one of the best modern drams I've had. And from modern drams, I mean kind of from when I started reviewing whiskey, when I started seriously getting into it. I've had some fantastic drams in the past from Stevie and from bars and stuff. But modern isn't one that I've been able to kind of purchase myself and open myself and review and stuff. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I think this is just fantastic. If I was to rate it on Whiskey Base, if I was to give it that rating, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I think it's fantastic, and it's got a lot of sentiment to me. Obviously, there's even a little sediment in the bottom. You can just see it, black sediment, black char or something in the bottom. Yeah, it's got a lot of sentiment to me, obviously, and that might be somewhat influencing my opinion on this, but I don't care. I think it's great, and I had a great time that weekend away in Pitlochry. So yeah, it's a Whisky Win. Thanks for watching. I've been Stuart. This has been Whisky Wins. I'll see you later.